Hey, welcome back to Lamb Chop Builds. This is going to be my first Sunday model cars and coffee. I'm recording this on Saturday night and I'm not drinking coffee. I had too much already today. I'm going to a kit my dad built when I was probably 10, maybe a little older, a little less. An 86 Monte Carlo. I'm going to talk about that. Then I'm going to show this again in a couple weeks. You can see how it looks now, and I'm going to see once you guys see the difference here in a few weeks. I'm going to be my first restoration. I'm not going to do a lot to it. I'm not going to take it apart or anything. I'm just going to clean the paint up, maybe wet sand a little and polish it, and just see what I can do with an old kit. It was probably built in 88, 89, if I'm remembering correctly. So let's look at this kit here in a second. So we got here, pardon my mess up here. I'm finishing up the GTO model, probably tonight or tomorrow. 86 Monte SS. Looking at it, it almost looks like it was brush painted, but I don't remember. I don't think he done that. There's just some lines in it. I've had this forever. I kept it. I boxed it up, moved it around with me wherever I went. It was wrapped in newspaper for a long time. It was in a barn for a long time, stored with my stuff. I've held on to it. You know, I've got one to build like it. I think this is a monogram issue. Looking at the license plate, the MCSS for Illinois. I've got the street burner one to build one of these days. Missing a window, so I need to get some acetate or something to make a quarter window, opera window, quarter window, a mirror, rear view mirror, side view mirror. I ain't too worried about that missing. Both quarter windows here are missing. Very dusty. But I think this is the only kit I have that my dad built. Pretty sure. I was looking at what I got on my shelf here. I don't see any others. And he used to build quite a bit. Everybody seems to be have little competitions. I built the John Force car, and he built Bruce Larson, I believe it was. I don't know what happened to that. And looking at it, this might have been brush painted. There's some lines in it. For a brush paint, though, it don't look bad, I guess. I'm going to wet sand down a little bit of it and wax it, polish it. Yeah, this was brush painted. We always had fun building. From what I remember, we always had fun. We might have had 2 or 3 competitions where we built similar kits. So I think he might have built this. I might have built the GNX. Yeah, but cool kit. It's lasted a long time. I'm gonna bring new life to it. It ain't bad looking. Underneath looks good. So I won't touch any of that. Panel line the wheels a little. Glue up the body. Tighter, maybe put a little strip of tubing in there. Glue it and hold it. It feels like it's wanting to come loose, not wanting it to come apart. Though if I can, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust getting it apart to clean the interior out. I just soak it, squirt with some water in there or something. Yeah. So this is my first Sunday cars and coffee. I'll tag what Left Coast builds, his idea. I don't know that I'll do one every week. I don't have that many built kits to talk about. Got a couple up there we can look at and talk about. Then I'll add. We'll talk about this current project a little real quick here. My '67 GTO for Grandpa Marks. It's getting ready to finish it up. I wet sanded the hood up to 12,000 for clear. I cleared it, then wet sanded, and then polished it with the Tamiya paste. I got the coarse, fine, and finish. Then I just did the paste on the body. And then I don't know if you can see that. It's cracked a good bit all through. It's a little better than it was. Some of these spots in it don't feel as bad. But I think I put too much clear on, or too heavy of a coat somewhere, because the cracks aren't on the surface, they're down in. So something caused it to crack a little bit. You know, but for what it's worth, for being the worst kit ever made, it's not bad. Got the door handles painted, the locks are painted silver. Got the GTO emblem done. The GTO down here is taken care of. Pontiac across the trunk lid, GTO, same on this side. Trimmed out the windows. And my Sharpie, I was using this a silver Sharpie. It kind of went dry as I was going through this one, so I'm letting that kind of fill up, whatever. See if it comes back to life for a few minutes so I can finish these up or go get another marker to do the wheel wells. And I'll use for the chassis, the way this thing, the rear end went together, it wasn't wanting the solid metal axle wasn't wanting to work real well, so I had some brass rod, the same diameter. Brass tube, it's not rod, it's tubing. So I cut that and I was able to bend it in to get it in through the little guides. So that's in where it needs to go. Got this painted up and detailed a little. So that's coming along. This should be done tomorrow or early next week at the latest. And then we'll call that one done. I'll get on my Street Machine Group build, the 57 Chrysler, do some more on it. And that's it for right now. With that, happy modeling. See you next time.